Hey everybody, KC here. So I understand that companies don't want to leave money on the table, but this is ridiculous. And this is the kind of thing that makes me absolutely nuts. There was a story in the Wall Street Journal the other day about how some airlines, are going to start charging for paper boarding passes, right? They're adding paper boarding passes to the list of things for which they charge fees so they can ding passengers every chance they get. Now, listen, this isn't personal. I can't even imagine using a paper boarding pass, but there are a lot of people out there who do. Now, according to the story, Breeze Airways is going to be charging $3 to print a boarding pass. Allegiant Airlines is going to charge $5, unless, of course, you're a current or retired member of the military. Passengers on Spirit and Frontier Airlines can pay as much as $25. $25 for a customer service representative to print them a boarding pass. Ignoring the fact that paper and ink can't possibly cost that much, and customer service representatives are supposed to be in the business of, wait for it, offering customer service. Now, I hate to say it, but if there isn't too much of a blowback, I wouldn't be surprised if down the road we see JetBlue or Delta, American, United, Southwest, all these airlines saying, well, listen, if they can do it, we can do it. We'll start charging for paper boarding passes. This is nothing but nickel and diming customers and taking advantage of the fact that sometimes you have to take an airline from one place to another if you want to get there at a specific time or on a specific day. And you don't have a choice. You're locked into it. So if they can get another dollar or two or three or 25 from you, they're going to do it. This is known in airline parlance, I think, as let's screw the passenger time. Although I'm not sure they use the word screw. Now, listen, I understand that everybody's looking for new revenue streams, and certainly that's happening a lot in the retail business, right? As people latch on to advertising and retail media networks as places where they can find new revenue that they can use to either bolster margins or they can support lower prices. I get that. But consumers at some point are going to get fed up. They're just going to rebel. And I just think that the airlines have to ground this whole thing before it gains any velocity or any altitude, because all it does is tell passengers that as far as they're concerned, they're really not in the customer satisfaction business. Now, we kind of knew that from a lot of airlines anyway, but boy, does this underline it. This is the kind of stuff that airlines ought not do, and retailers ought to pay attention to as a way of just telling themselves, this is a place that we should not go. Anyway, that's what's on my mind, and as always, I want to hear what's on your mind.